Summer is almost over, but here in China, the warm weather is going to last for at least another 2-3 months. And so what I did is I fixed some Havaiana flip-flops that I've had since 2001. And you're probably wondering, why repair flip-flops if they cost like $3 or $4 a pair? That's because these particular flip-flops are not $2-3 a pair. I think I paid like 20 bucks for them. But I like them a lot because they have this strap that goes around the heel. So it's they're a lot more secure than your ordinary flip-flops, and plus they're very, very comfortable. Well, a little over a year ago, the bottom part, this one still has it, the bottom part, the little button here, came out of the left flip-flop, okay? And I tried to glue it back on, but of course it didn't work. And I thought, I'm gonna need something a little more sturdy. So I had some time this summer, and I experimented with a little bit of hot glue and some staples, and I was able to repair my flip-flops, so now it's nice and secure and I can wear them again. The button is gone, but you don't need to worry about that. So it was my left one that was broken, and I kept them for well over a year, and I thought, well, let's experiment with fixing them. The reason why I don't have the video of the initial fix is because when I get something into my head, I want to try it right away, and I wasn't thinking about making a video of this, but I thought this is probably a common problem, I guess, with flip-flops with the little, I don't know what you call it, the button, the stopper, whatever. You know, I think this is a little bit better shot. But anyhow, it is snapped about right here, and there's a little bit of the plastic from the plug thingy here still holding on, and that's why I tried to glue it together, and of course it did not work. So what I'm going to do is sacrifice my right flip-flop here. There we go. I guess I should have cut that off ahead of time. But anyhow, here we go. We've got, I don't know if you can see that. That's a better shot. We've got the flip-flop part, or the toe part, I guess, without the little button. So what we're going to do is, if this happens to you, and here's the button from the left one. And you can see the residue of glue there, that shiny stuff, obviously, which didn't work. Maybe you have a special edition pair of flip-flops that are still good, it's just that they're broken and you want to fix them and you can't get them anymore. Or maybe you just have a favorite pair of flip-flops. So what you're going to need for this is a hot glue gun, and you can get one of these, I think, probably at the dollar store. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it wasn't very much. You will need a pair of pliers. You will also need some wire. These work pretty well. These are just basic staples. So basically stuff you have around the house would work. This, I think, is called an owl. A-W-L, the way it's spelled, I think. And it's just the pointy, something with a pointy tip on it in case you need to make holes in something that's kind of tough. You can get one of these and poke holes and stuff. So I'm going to now poke a hole in this part of the shoe so we can thread the staples through that. So that's what the flip-flop looks like without the plug. So what you want to do is start right here, basically, not quite at the bottom, but close enough, and just kind of drill this in to the flip-flop like this, but be careful you don't stab yourself. Oh, something else you will need, piece of paper to protect your table. I got just 2 pieces of notebook paper. So you want to drill hole into it. Like I said, don't stab yourself. Came close to doing that. Okay, and so we've got that done. Then you want to break off some of the staples, maybe about 2 or 3. Or if you have a piece of wire, that would be good too, but I didn't feel like looking for stuff the other day when I repaired this one. So I looked for staples because they were literally on my desk right over here. So I'm going to turn on the hot glue gun right now. It's already been plugged in for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is work the staples through the hole. I may have to adjust a little. The hole's not big enough, so I'm going to make it a little bit better. And then off camera, what I did was I peeled one of the staples off, so instead of 3, we just have 2 staples. Alright, so let's see if we can get these through. Ow! Careful, don't do what I did. Okay, so looks like we've got them threaded through the hole like that. So what we want to do is take our pliers, kind of bend the staples inward. Okay, so we've got the staples in through the holes, so we need to try working from this angle. Bend them in a little. There we go. Let's see if we can smash them down this way. Try it this way. There we go. Okay, so these are staples, so I'm not sure how well they're going to hold. So if you have some decent wire, probably be a better option. But we've got it, so the plug cannot come through. We'll push that over to the side. The plug cannot come through the hole. Okay, this is where our hot glue gun comes in. And we just want to fill up that hole like this. And let it set for a little bit. Turn off the hot glue gun. Then we'll just let it set a little bit. So we need to have it so the plug does not push through. We also want to pull it out just a little bit so we have enough room between foot and toe, so wearing the flip-flop will be comfortable. So that's it, and you'll see that there's other little buttons here. This might be a trickier fix because these are very, very short. But if you have a repair where this part of your flip-flop is not working right, I just showed you how to fix it with probably stuff you have in the house. If you don't have a hot glue gun, you could probably use regular Elmer's glue, although I'm not sure how long that is going to work in terms of walking around water. So there you go. And hopefully that helps fix your flip-flops, whether they're a $20 pair like these or something a little bit cheaper, and you can extend that summer vibe a little bit longer.